Okay, people and places. At St. Luca ice cream shop in Edinburgh, in Musselburgh, and you're going to see some of the ice cream. I'm trying to remember the name of the American ice cream place, and I'm having a senior moment now. That is well known in Nigeria as well. So, but let's see. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, and there's a lot that they're selling here. Okay, let me show you some of it. Okay. How many flavors? I can choose any flavor. How many flavors can you choose? Oh, okay. All right. Maybe 3. What do you want? 3 scoops. Okay. Okay, can I have the Ferrero Rocher, right? Oh, I think that one. The fudge, white chocolate fudge.
White chocolate fudge.
And
you want 3?
yeah, toffee. Toffee fudge.
Ice cream you want on the corner?
One scoop and
So I'm having a toffee fudgy wedgie with Ferrero Rocher and the white chocolate fudge.
Do you want any sprinkles or not?
Oh my god, that caramel, chocolate, salted caramel. You don't serve it in waffle. You don't make it.
no.
Okay.
I think you start saying.
Oh.
What was yours again?
Yes, please. And toffee fudge. Yes, thank you. I think I deserve.
Wait, that's Nutella. Look, right there. Street Nutella. Nutella.
Okay, I can still have the topping.
Yeah, it says weird too. It said Nutella.
No, she hasn't put something
Nutella.
on.
Oh, Nutella, look. Nutella. This says Nutella. It's Nutella mixed with Nutella.
Is
that everything?
That's everything, yeah.
Yes, please.
£9, please.
Yeah, that's my. No dieting tonight. Okay, so it's St. Luca ice cream. That's them. And in St. Musselburgh, Edinburgh. And yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the night. It's cold because I've had to wear my jacket. But still, the queue is all the way here. Yeah. Still a long queue. I did. We came early because now there's a big queue. So yeah, I'm going to have my ice cream. I'm going to have my ice cream. See you later. Okay, people and places. Yes, this is Dr. Mama K at E57, which is my real Nigerian restaurant and bar, which is on the Leek Walk in Edinburgh, Scotland. And wow, You know me, I found my Nigerian restaurant. My Nigerian people, anyway, will see what their food is like. I'll let you know. It's a private family party, so I'm not going to show anything inside, just to let you know. But yeah, and let me show you a little bit of lift work as well. So the tram down there, all the way there. So you've got cars, cycling, the tram, and now loving Edinburgh. And you can see as well the people on the cycle coming out. We stood on the cycle place earlier. Okay, people and places, yes, it's Dr. Mama Thing. And yes, you saw earlier the Nigerian kitchen and grill place on Linkworth in Edinburgh. And I've got the owner, thank God he's around. So I just felt, no, 5 minutes of your time. So I've got Mr. John who will tell us about what this fantastic place is about. The food we ate, see, that's all they came out talking. And it came out quick. You know, a lot of people talk about Nigerian restaurant, Nigerian time, African time. This food came out like, so,
thank you.
John, before we talk about it, tell us about this place.
So this is Work Boys Kitchen and Grill, and we are in this particular premises. It's been 1 year here, and we've been on lead work for the past 3 years going. I left myself and my wife, we left our job to open this fantastic restaurant. So I was into financial services. So I worked for the bank for 11.5 years, and I decided it was time to do my own thing. My wife is a pharmacist, and she had done about...
She's Nigerian?
She's Nigerian,
oh, I'm assuming you're Nigerian. I know we're in the Nigerian restaurant, but I need to make sure she's Nigerian.
Yeah, we are both Nigerian.
What part of Nigeria?
I'm from the south. I'm from Benin, and my wife is from the west. She's Yoruba.
She's like me, my sister. To go pay today.
Okay. I don't pay tire.
We're eating free today. In fact, we don't pay tire. Okay, so she left her job as a pharmacist.
Yes, and I left. And
why did you decide to just take that risk?
A couple of things. So number one, I've always had this passion. I love to see people eat good food. And I think that was one of the reasons why I married her. She cooks fantastic, honestly. And
what's her name?
Funsho.
Funsho.
Yeah. And
Funsho.
and it was just, for me, it was time for us to bring what I was enjoying at home alone out into the mainstream. And I got bored of office politics as well, to be honest. It was why I thought it was time to do my own thing. We started off, and it was right in the middle of COVID. So we started off as it was amazing.
Big step up.
Big leap of faith, honestly. So when we opened, the entire city was locked down, complete lockdown. So we had to start off as a takeaway. So we had a smaller space doing takeaway only. And then, just the word of mouth, people talking to each other. We quickly jumped on all the platforms. So we were on Just Eat, Deliveroo, Uber Eat. We had our own website. I had my good friends who would finish work sometimes and come and help us do deliveries. So we're delivering to everywhere. Like, we had no limit. We'll go as far as 12 miles just to deliver a food worth £12. For £5 delivery charge. And my boys were always saying, oh, why would we do this? It's not effective. I said, no, I want everybody to know that we're there. It's not about the money. Let them eat the food. Once they do, they will tell somebody else. And that was how we started,
So what has been the biggest challenge? I know COVID must have been.
Yeah.
But for you, and you've been in this business for 4 years, what has been the biggest challenge?
A number of things. Number one, because all of our ingredients and supply comes from Nigeria. So if we just take a step back to why we have the menu the way it is, it's the availability of the ingredients. That's the first thing. It's the biggest challenge. So, for example, we'll get supplies from Nigeria every Tuesday. A good example was yesterday it didn't show up, so we didn't have okra the whole day. So it's just
So your menu has to reflect what
yes,
is
what's available. So for us, is the first thing is that availability of ingredients. So the fact that it's in Nigeria. Secondly, people are happy when exchange rate is going up. For us, it's not a good thing because the prices are like this. And as you know, in Nigeria, when anything goes up, it never comes down. So all of those sort of challenges, and that's what drives the price of the food. Apart from the fact that it's an expensive place to run, that's one of our biggest challenges. The second thing I think is a challenge for us is just making sure that the food sort of meets everybody's taste bud. You know, typical Nigerian food is spicy, it's got this, it's got that. So we've got to, because of the clientele, yeah.
And I can see it's a very diverse
yeah, just because of that, we have to compromise on a lot of things, make sure it's not that spicy. And sometimes people don't sort of tell us they want spicy. And then they leave here and write review and say it's not spicy. Could have just said why you were in the restaurant because we can fix that.
Yes.
So for us, those are the small things. Again, as with every other business, there's the challenge constraint on finance. For us being immigrants or people who have come into this country, you know, access to sort of funds to do this sort of thing is a big challenge, as you can imagine. But I think we're sort of steadying on.
No, well done, and I'm very impressed because you're right on a very, very busy road. I can see the tram, the bicycle lane, and everything. The feel of the area, and I love the decor as well. The decor is really, really pretty.
Thank you.
And you know, I can see, you know, the different people who are here.
Yeah.
So I wish you all the very best.
Thank
for the
you
future.
very much, Mama.
And I can't wait to see more.
Yes.
You know, the fact that you provide free Wi-Fi as well, which is common, but still, it's something that, you know, is important. So well done. And I know we had the Nigerian Fanta, we had the Nigerian Stout, the presentation of the food. I love the platter, the way the platter is. I think that just wowed us. And we're like, oh, okay, you just turn it around and get this and this and this. And yeah, the food was delicious.
Thank you so
I wouldn't lie
much.
to you.
Thank you.
I'm just telling you because I used to own a restaurant. And I know the challenges behind the scenes. So kudos, lots of respect to you. Well done. And I hope and pray that this will grow and you could have more franchise in other parts of
the UK.
Yes. The name then.
Yes.
I know you were telling me there's a reason because even me, I'm struggling to pronounce it.
Well.
So, which is
Uwagboy.
That's Uwagboy. Okay, that's the name of the restaurant.
Yes.
You said there's a reason behind it.
It's my last name. So Uwagboy is my last name, my dad's name. When we wanted to come into Main Street, we thought instead of trying to find a name, why not put something that can be our own brand? Something people can see, and even though they can't pronounce it, they can identify it as something that is foreign. I wanted to put Nigeria, Benin on the map. And I think that's what we've done.
And we will be forced to pronounce it well. Don't mind
one way or the other.
Lazy. Some of us are just lazy. You know, you're
one way or the other.
We'll go back.
Anyhow, as long as they pronounce it.
As long as you go pronounce that. Well, thank you so much.
No,
and I love your personalized, you know, just promoting Nigeria. Well done. And I wish you all the very best. What I want you to do now is please just give any words of encouragement out there to anyone who might want to start up a business or who might not necessarily want to, or as an immigrant, like you said, here and doing wonderful things. Just any word of advice to anyone you want to speak to.
I think to anyone watching this, there's a couple of things I would love to say to you. First things first, if you want to do business, don't go into it because of money. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people think it's about money. It's not, because there are days where those days will come when if it's the money, you will not see those money, and you need that motivation, a passion, I would say. For me, this is my passion. So I always say to the guys when we're quiet, I'm grateful to God. We've never had a dead day. We can have quiet days, but no dead days. But one thing I always say to them when we're quiet is the passion fuels me. It drives me, and I know that it will work. because it might not look like it will work at first, but it will work. Keep at it. Consistency, show up when you need to show up, and be 100% when you do show up, and people will trust you over time. Well, do it.
Do it. I love that. Consistency, show up, let it be about the passion, not the money.
Yeah.
A lot to packed in there. I would hopefully want to maybe even have a full-on interview with you, maybe on Zoom.
Okay.
Once I'm back in my base
Yes.
with you and your wife, but I'll let you know. I'll take your details.
That's fine.
Because we want to hear more, of your story. Why
Thank you.
Scotland? Why, insurance?
Yeah.
Why, tell us a little bit about Benin culture.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share?
I'm happy to share.
It's been an honor. Thank you for giving
Thank
us
you,
your
ma'am.
time. And thank you
you.
for being a servant leader as well, because I saw you taking orders, serving yourself.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you very
and
much,
for
ma'am.
creating employment,
Yes,
as well,
yes.
because that's part of what
It is,
So
yeah,
we see
it
you,
is.
we commend you, we honor you,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you, we
Thank
salute
you.
you.
Thank you,
God
ma'am.
bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay, that's all we've got time for today. I hope you've been shown around. We've been shown around a little bit of what is in here. And kudos to my brother, Mr. Tony D, who is
Yes.
behind the scene. He
The
didn't know he was
scene.
going to be doing this today, but you know how we do it. So yeah, take care. God bless. Love you all. Till next time. It's Dr. Wamakese. Stay blessed.
Thank you.